Hello, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, where you're watching from. It has been a long time since I have made a video. It's been since maybe beginning of December when we were getting ready for Christmas. It is now the end of February, and I've made little posts here and there, but I just wanted to be honest with you all where I've been. I was starting to really grow some followers, and then I just kind of fell off the earth. So this is going to be kind of a real video, where I've been, what my plans are, what my goals are, and hopefully we can get all of this situated again, get back into a routine, and hopefully I can reconnect with all of you here on YouTube. So I have kind of hinted at this in other videos that I am a full-time nurse. I work in labor and delivery, and I also last year, actually end of February, started a travel agency business. I do have a host agency that I work for, and it's just been really busy. My business started out a little slow, and then in the last couple months it's really picked up, and now here in 2026 it is what's considered wave season. So I've been really busy with my travel business, and I just haven't been able to put the time into YouTube that I did last year. But I am hoping that that will change, that I can get a little routine here to my life, because I really enjoyed YouTube. I loved having the community of people who encouraged me, who told me little tips about homesteading, budgeting, where they're from, things like that. I just really love that community, and I really want to be able to get back to that. So here we are. I've got my coffee. It's the afternoon. I've been working at my computer. Today is my day off from my hospital job, but I have been working at my computer doing travel things, and my kids will be home from school, so hoping I can get this done and out. But I just wanted to have a little kind of question and answer with you guys, where I've been, what I've been up to. I kind of just talked a little bit about that right now, but so I started this channel a couple years ago, and it actually was a travel channel, and back then it really piqued my interest, traveling with my family. We have a camper. We traveled with our camper. We took a couple vacations a year, and I just kind of blogged that. And then I kind of got into a little bit more of the homesteading lifestyle there for a little while, which I still am very much so. We live on a farm, so it is very much a part of who we are. But then I started to really think last year why we homestead and what the purpose of that is for our family. And I feel that homesteading to us is a way to save money. We grow our own vegetables, we grow our meat chickens. We don't have cows yet. My husband is very anxiously waiting for us to get cows, but we do have a butcher shop that's close by. So we bought a half a cow, and that actually was one of my most popular videos here, was how much meat we got for the amount of money we paid. So going forward with that and about saving money, we just really knew that our priorities in life were to travel more, to give our kids experiences instead of things. So we kind of combined the two portions of our channel, from traveling to homesteading and budgeting, and now I'm a travel agent, so we're adding that into the mix. But I'm very passionate about that. I feel that there's so much to explore in life, and I used to work in the ICU. I actually worked in the ICU at a hospital during COVID, and I saw many couples saying like, oh, I was going to retire and we're going to travel the world together, and then unfortunately one of them passed away. And if you have the means to travel now, do it. If you don't, prioritize things in your life. And if travel's not important to you, that's fine too. But everybody has to kind of have their why. And for us, the budgeting lifestyle, the homesteading lifestyle also helps us travel more and put our money a little bit more intentionally in things that we want to do. So I think the point of this video is to kind of come back, say where I've been. I've obviously been very busy. My focus has been on my full-time job at the hospital, my family, obviously my family first, and then also building my travel business, which I have wonderful clients going really awesome places this year. So my focus has been on taking care of those three aspects of my life. Then we also have the farm, the horses, the chickens, you know, everything else that comes along with it. So that has taken up a lot more of my time as well. But I want to be present here on this channel and inspire some of you to budget, to find out your why in life, to find out, you know, what you want out of your life. Unfortunately, life goes so fast, and I'm in my mid-40s now, and I'm just like, life feels like it's halfway over. I don't know. I feel like you have to have kind of priorities and goals. And if you're a younger person watching this and you're, you know, early 20s, maybe I could have been a little bit better about that. I was just kind of living life as is. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you do that, that's great. But, you know, kind of having a goal and a purpose to your life and working towards that really helps you stay focused. I follow Dave Ramsey and a couple other people that do, you know, budgeting things. And, you know, I've kind of taken little bits and pieces from all the budgeting experts that I follow and kind of piece it into what I think works well for my life and for my family's life. And so I just think that, you know, you've got to do what's best for you. And, you know, if your why is to, you know, give back, to volunteer more, than to, you know, just be more present with your family, maybe not work so much, then that's a great goal for you. If your goal is to, you know, go to Peru someday and, you know, hike the world, then, you know, you're going to work hard to achieve that goal. Also, you know, if your goal is to just, you know, graduate with a degree, that is a great goal. I am very much a goal-setting person. I like to have a goal. I like to have things to work for. So that's, I think, why sometimes I flourish in what I call organized chaos, because I like to be driven and have a goal. But I just feel like, you know, with this time off from this channel, I've kind of found my purpose, and going forward for this channel, I hope that, you know, you're still inspired by the homesteading, the budgeting content that I do. I've thought about the travel stuff, you know, maybe making a separate channel for that eventually. You know, my family travels some, not a ton. You know, everybody thinks that travel agents get to travel everywhere for free. That is a myth. I still have to pay for my travels. I still have to, you know, make sure I have time off work scheduled to take my travels. You see some influencers out there that are able to, you know, be sponsored by different places to travel, and that's great. But that is not how my lifestyle and how my travel agency works. So at this point, I'm still budgeting and saving for my trips, and I'm still working a full-time job to be able to do those things. So I guess kind of the point of this coffee chat is to say that I'm still here. I still want to produce videos for you guys, and kind of where this channel started from and where it's going. I would just love to hear more from you. You know, what kind of content have you enjoyed? Why did you come here? Did you come to subscribe to my channel because you like the traveling content? Did you subscribe to my channel or stop by to watch because you like the budgeting content, the homestead content, the frugal living, which I feel is really important? I just feel like, you know, all the content creators I've watched say, you know, you need to niche down, and I agree with that in some sense, but in another way, I feel that, you know, this is life, and my videos are real life. I've got messes behind me. I've got cat running around. I've got kids who are sometimes running around in my videos. This is real life. I don't want to paint a picture of a false life, because sometimes I feel like that's how, you know, social media is that, you know, we paint this picture perfect life, and then people want to compare their life to yours, and then they get FOMO, and, you know, it's, some people have those wonderful lives, and some people, you know, have, you know, perfectly decorated homes, and others don't, and that's okay. Everybody's different. This is what makes life unique and makes people unique. So, but I guess I just wanted to come on here and say, hey, I am back. This is the thought process I have for my channel. Sadly, I might lose some subscribers, and I definitely know I've lost some subscribers here without posting anything for almost 3 months. And I only needed like 500 more followers to become monetized with YouTube, and now I've fallen way to the wayside since then. I've got a long ways to go again, but that's kind of how the algorithm works, and That's not really necessarily my point of this channel. Yes, it would be nice, but you know, my point of this is to educate people, to share our experiences, to share just things I'm passionate about. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my coffee, get ready for my kids to come home from school, but it's been fun chatting with you. I would love to hear in the comments below your thoughts, why you came here, what brought you to my channel. And I just hope that you stick around. My goal is to start producing a video a week again. I'm already thinking of things. I've been kind of doing like a little challenge here at home. Last year I did the no spend challenge and kind of brought that into frugality. And then this year I've kind of been doing a no spend challenge at the same time. But I think going into March, we're going to, you know, tighten down because my son plays travel baseball. We've got some trips planned and things like that. So we've got to be saving a little extra money here and there. So I'm going to bring to you just some video content about how to live below your means, how to budget, and also just kind of things around our homestead that help save us money. Hopefully you will enjoy watching these videos that I'm making. And again, I'm sorry if I'm not posting consistently. It's my life, it's real life. I'm here just to inspire other people, and I get inspired by you as well. So I'm going to end this now, but thank you very much for all of your support, for you know, watching this video if you've watched it all the way here to the end, because I've been rambling on for a while. But I just want to thank you all so much for being here, and here is to helping my channel grow again, to gaining new followers, new friends, and hopefully I can inspire some of you along the way. So cheers, enjoying afternoon coffee, maybe it's your morning coffee, but cheers to you and have a great day. Bye. So here, just to end this video, I'm showing you some footage from our most recent adventure on a cruise at the beginning of January. But if you like this content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.